In this series, The Week in Numbers, we shall talk about the key numbers or data points from the past week. The first key number of the week is Global Economic Outlook for the month of May. American credit rating agency Fitch has released the May update of its Global Economic Outlook. In the latest update, Fitch has predicted a further decline in global GDP. The world GDP is now estimated to fall by 4.6% compared to a fall of 3.9% predicted in the month of April. Fitch has, however, kept its growth forecast unchanged for three countries, namely China, USA, and Japan, with China showing a positive growth. The major contribution to this decline in global GDP comes from emerging markets except China, where it is still showing a positive growth territory. This large downward revision in GDP forecast reflects the deteriorating COVID-19 situation in many of the largest emerging markets, including Brazil, Russia, Mexico, and India, in past 1 month or so. The biggest forecast cut was to India. India is expected to witness a contraction of 5% in its GDP for financial year 2021. This is in sharp contrast to a positive growth of 0.8% in Indian GDP predicted by Fitch just 1 month ago. The slump in Indian economy, according to Fitch, is on account of very severe lockdown that had lasted much longer than expected. Almost similar predictions about Indian economy were made by CRISIL, Moody and Goldman Sachs also. The second number of the week is a steep fall expected in global remittance this year. In its latest report, the World Bank has predicted a sharp decline in the global remittances by about 20% in the current fiscal year. The projected fall, which would be the sharpest decline in recent history, is largely due to a fall in wages and employment of the migrant workers. The remittances, or the money sent home by people working abroad, provides an economic lifeline to poor households in many countries. Remittances help families afford food, healthcare, and basic needs in many low income countries. The decline is likely to have an adverse impact on low and middle income countries where remittance inflows are crucial sources of external financing. In 2019, remittances inflows to low and middle income countries exceeded FDI flows to these countries. However, this year this is going to change. According to the last year's World Remittances Report, India was the world's largest beneficiary of remittances inflows. In 2019, India is estimated to have received $83 billion in remittances inflows, which was about 12% of the total global inflow. Remittances bolsters India's foreign exchange reserves, which today stands at $485 billion and also help fund India's current account deficit. However, in current year, remittances inflows to India are projected to fall by 23% to approximately $64 billion. Additionally, low skill immigrants from India is expected to decline even further due to oil price crash impacting countries like Saudi Arab and UAE. World Bank report also commented on the lockdown situation in India. It says the magnitude of internal migration is about 2.5 times that of international migration. For the third number, we have extremely hot weather conditions over North India where temperature has already started touching 50 degrees Celsius. Weather extremes continue in the country after super cyclone Empan hit West Bengal and Odisha. Now the super hot winds have pumped the North India into hottest region on the globe. Delhi experienced the hottest day of May in last 18 years when the temperature reached 47 degrees Celsius on 26th May. North India, along with southeast Pakistan, was the warmest region of the world. Churu has witnessed 50-degree plus temperature several times last year also, but what is unusual is that this year temperature has started soaring in the month of May itself. So this is an unusual beginning for this year's summer. According to El Dorado weather portal, all the 15 hottest places on earth in May are from India and Pakistan, with India being home to 10 of them. Experts have confirmed the role of cyclone Empan in the current heat wave condition over North India because cyclone Empan dragged maximum moisture over the Bay of Bengal and southern peninsula, triggering dry, hot winds to blow over northwest India. And not only air, even the land surface temperature reached 50 degrees Celsius. The satellite visuals captured by NASA clearly show an extreme heating of landmass over most of north and central India. According to the Indian Meteorological Department, the severe heat wave condition is likely to prevail for coming few days. The fourth key number is 12 lakh students who will write their pending board exams soon. The Central Board of School Education CBSE has announced to conduct the pending 10th and 12th board exams in the first fortnight of July. Approximately 12 lakh students will appear for class 12 board exams at 15,000 test centers. The number of test centers have been increased from 3,000 to 15,000 in order to maintain social distancing. Students will appear for exams at the school in which they are enrolled instead of an external examination center. This is done to ensure minimum travel for the students. There will be no exam centers in COVID-19 containment zones, and students will be required to carry their own sanitizers in transparent bottle and to wear face masks for the entire duration of exam. For our final key number of the week is an Indian acquiring 20 million subscribers on YouTube. Popular Indian YouTuber Amit Bhadana has gained 20 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, making him the first individual Indian YouTube creator to have achieved this milestone. Bhadana, famous as the Desi YouTuber, is popular for his comedy sketches, vines, and fun videos. His videos mostly revolve around appreciating Desi culture and his hilarious take on relationships. Next in line is Ajay Nagar, aka Carrie Minati, who had lately been embroiled in a controversy after his TikTok roast video was taken down by YouTube. He is second in the list with 19.4 million subscribers, followed by Ashish Chanchalani with 18.4 million subscribers. This edition of the Week in Numbers concludes here. We'll see you next week with other key numbers.